It'd have to be growing up playing rugby league. I think I started at a very young age. It would have been 4 or 5, not necessarily playing matches but training and stuff. And setting up our local rugby league team, we didn't really have an age group side, so we got all our mates together and went down to the local playing field and managed to get a bit of a team together, and that's probably my earliest memory. Got to about 16 and I went to rugby union school at Rishworth. That's when I first started playing rugby union. And then I had to choose between the two, rugby union and rugby league, and I thought if I was really going to give rugby union a crack, I might as well do it there and then, basically. I love rugby league, and I thought rugby league was brilliant for me growing up, for the core skills of the game, and for me, especially in my position, the simple stuff in the game of catch, pass, kicking and stuff like that. It was LV Cup, Leicester against Leeds at Headingley, Leeds away. Joe played 10 and made his debut. I was making my debut for Leicester. I can't remember too much of the game, only that we lost and Joe got man of the match. But it was great. It was a great day. I think you'll always remember your debut, and to make it at 16 and to do it against my brother was a memorable day, and yeah, one which we'll never forget. I think it was probably more of a shock than anything. Obviously, we were there at the Under-20s World Cup in Italy, and all our focus were trying to win the World Cup. We had a brilliant age group team, and we gave ourselves a great chance of winning it. Unfortunately, I lost to New Zealand in the final, but when you're there and when you're in the thick of it, all you think about is winning games with your teammates. So to finish that, and then obviously get told you're nominated for it, and then to actually win it was a shock. And I suppose it's one of them, you're in a great team with some great players around you, so I didn't see it much as an individual award really. It was more a reflection on the team. I suppose you get used to the test weeks, and you get used to the match day stuff and getting your head around all that comes with playing in a test match. It's not just a game at weekend, it's the full week of training, preparing, media, things like that, so you definitely get used to what to expect. I think in terms of game time, I didn't actually play that long. Probably stood me in good stead to start the Samoa game, and thankfully I had a bit of a run after that, but like I said, there's a lot that comes with test rugby these days that you've got to try and manage on and off the field, so it definitely did help. I thought the 2-test tour in Argentina was great for me in terms of leadership on and off the field. I think as a 10, you're constantly involved in the on-field stuff in terms of game tactics and trying to lead the team around the field. But with a lot of guys being away and not so many experienced senior guys there, you sort of have to step up to the plate a little bit off the field, and it was a vastly different squad with a lot of young lads, new lads coming into the setup, so that was a different challenge in itself, but one that I really enjoyed, to be honest. Helping Dylan out and Chris Robshaw, Mike Brown, and sort of getting a bit of a group there to lead the guys on and off the field, and I suppose our main challenge was getting everyone to come together quickly and get to know each other who've not been in that setup before, and in the space of 2 or 3 weeks, which I thought we did quite well. It's pretty daunting when you first go into an England camp, so it's always pretty quiet when you've got quite a few of the new young lads in there, but within a couple of weeks, you see lads coming out of the shells a little bit and expressing themselves a bit more, I suppose, on and off the field, and I think that's probably the way I was a little bit. Try and get your head down, work hard, but then get a couple of games under your belt, you find yourself a bit more in that environment and express yourself a bit more. It was really enjoyable, obviously great that we won 2-0 as well and played some good rugby out there.